हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना न भूलें। यहाँ हजारों कहानियां हैं आपके लिए। You had managed his entire family, and managing you was very easy. Your relationship with him had improved his image significantly, increasing his respect. And his extravagance too. Don't think I was trying to provoke you. I was also a victim of his. And now it was time for you to be warned. A long message arrived, after reading which Janvi's condition worsened. It's okay. When their call comes, Janvi said, I will talk to them. I can't believe any message like this. I have full faith in Jay. She tried to ignore the message. Her car was heading towards home. It was night anyway. Janvi was very upset. She wanted to be alone. She knew everyone would be at the party, so she thought she would feel better by going home and being alone for a while. With this thought, she headed home. She went straight to her room upon arriving. No one saw her, nor did she meet anyone. There were only servants at home anyway. Everyone came back late from the party. Dad, will you answer one question? Pari asked her dad. Since when did my daughter start asking permission? She always gives orders. What is the order for me? Pradeep Mehta said to her with a laugh. When did you first meet Mom? At her question, Pradeep Mehta looked at her. What kind of question is this? Prati, who was bringing breakfast with the help of a maid, said, Why are you asking this today? It's a simple question. Pari said, Where did you two meet? I want to know your mom and dad's love story. Everyone talks about Jairaj uncle and Janvi Masi's love story. I should know what my mom and dad's story is. Okay, listen. I met your mom for the first time on Jairaj sir's wedding day. Yes, I had seen her once before. When did you see her before? Preeti asked. You know, Pari, your mom, Renuka, and Janvi were all eating pani puri at the stall in front of the hotel. Which day are you talking about? Preeti started asking. The same day you guys were going shopping. Preeti recalled and said, if you guys saw us there. The hotel opposite where you were eating pani puri had a meeting. Jairaj sir and I had gone for that. On the wedding day, your mom was sitting in the front seat with me, but her face was puffed up, Pradeep Mehta said with a laugh. When did I puff up my face? Preeti started saying. When I asked you to sit in the front. When both were unwilling to sit in the back, I said I wasn't a driver. Someone come forward. Then your mom came. How cute! I wish I could have seen you both at that time, Pari said happily. There was nothing to see at that time, Pradeep Mehta said with a laugh. Then Janvi Bhabhi fell ill and then Jai sir took these two in his car. Your dad wasn't like he is now. He was like a robot. He didn't look left or right, only straight ahead, Preeti said laughing. That's not true, Pradeep Mehta told her. I'm just telling the truth to your daughter. Pari was laughing listening to their conversation. So then how did you two get married? Pari asked. Pradeep Mehta and Preeti, who had been laughing until now, became silent. Just like everyone else's, ours also happened. There's nothing to tell about it. You talk about your marriage. Janvi was saying she was in a hurry for Yug's marriage, so they were telling them to get married soon. I don't want to get married, Pari said with a pout. News about you two was all over TV. If there's nothing between you two, it would have been news anyway. When a beautiful girl and a handsome boy are together, news will be made, Renuka, who had just entered, said. Nick was also with Renuka and Anik. Preeti got up and hugged Renuka. By the way, Pari, you two look very good together. Pari said, let it be. There's nothing between us. I don't understand what today's kids talk about. Why are you getting angry, Preeti? It's okay, Renuka said. The three of them had come inside. Initially, we intended to go to Janvi, but since those two are not lovebirds, we came to you guys, Renuka said laughing. They also sat down for breakfast there. One more thing, I need to talk about my lover too, Renuka said. Which lover? Pari interrupted. Renuka pointed towards Nick. For him. Does this mean you like Juhi? Parinita asked her. Pari started laughing. She comes third. Her marriage is not happening yet. Yug's will happen first, then Yash's and then Juhi. By then you'll be old. Yug is about to turn 30. Now your marriage is final. As for Yash, he must have also chosen someone. So Juhi and my path will be clear, Nick said. I am not going to marry Yug. Who will marry him? Pari said, getting up from there. I don't understand the matter between these two. They roam around like lovebirds on national television, and here she is saying this. Preeti started saying. Don't worry, girls no means yes, Anik, who had been silent until now, said. At his words, Renuka gave him a look. Why do I feel like you're taunting me? Now don't you two start fighting. Where my marriage is concerned, it's not yours, Nick interrupted. हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें। यहाँ हजारों कहानियाँ हैं आपके लिए। I don't understand the deal with these two. They're like lovebirds on national television, and she's talking like this here, Preeti said. Don't worry, for girls, no means yes, Anik said, who had been quiet until now. Renuka looked at him with raised eyebrows at his words. Why do I feel like you're taunting me? Now don't you two start fighting. My marriage is the issue, not yours, Nick interjected. Auntie, you know, Mom and Dad are so busy with each other. What can I say? They have no idea that their son has grown up. He's also found a girl he likes and wants to get married. Dad only sees Mom, no one else. As soon as Mom is in front of him, he starts teasing her. Then Mom gets angry. She'll sulk. Then he'll keep pacifying Mom. Sometimes he'll give her gifts. Sometimes he'll take her out for dinner. Thank God we're abroad. If we were in India, what would happen to them? They are just like kids, both of them. Nick had finally spoken his mind. He knew that Renuka auntie always listened to him and took his side. Everyone started laughing at his words. Your son is exactly like you both, Pradeep said. Renuka and Anik smiled at their son's words. When I first met your dad, I understood his nature then. Very cheerful, no pretense. As he is inside, so he is outside. Pradeep Mehta began praising Anik. It was very difficult to convince your mom to get married. I know. I hear their love story every day, from morning till night, Nick said. I also want to know my mom and dad's love story, but I don't remember anything, Pari said. Everyone's love story is different. Some start before marriage and some start after. Our love story began after marriage, Pradeep said lovingly to Pari. And you were the reason for our love story. Without you, our love story would never have happened. Pradeep said indirectly what he didn't want to say directly. Your dad only understood Jairad's eye signals. I've seen it myself. Then your mom came into your dad's life. Your mom changed him a lot. Now he understands your mom's eye signals, Anik said jokingly. That's true. When these two got married, I wondered what would happen to them. But your mom has certainly caged a lion. Now, your dad can't even breathe without your mom. Renuka looked at Preeti. She remembered that day when her friend got married. Today, Pradeep and Preeti were very happy with Pari. Pradeep loved Preeti more than his life. He didn't express his love verbally, but he never kept Preeti away from himself for a moment. Why is everyone pulling my leg? Pradeep Mehta said. Ask those people on the phone how they are, Renuka said. Let's call them. Preeti called Janvi. The call kept ringing, but she didn't pick up. These three friends share everything with you. They wouldn't have left any secrets of their husbands untold, Anik remarked. I wish I had such friends, Pari said. Make me your friend. I'm ready, Nick said. How can I make you a friend? I want a female friend. Nick, there's good news for you. Jay likes you. If you and Juhi like each other, he has no problem with the marriage, Pradeep Mehta informed him. What are you saying? He was delighted. But I saw you and Juhi at the party. Is there any problem? Pari asked. There's no problem. I was just joking with her and she's angry about that. By the way, Pari, you talk so much. You're so mischievous. But auntie and uncle's nature is quite different from yours, Nick said. At his words, Pradeep Mehta and Preeti looked at each other. Okay, let's drop this. Now try calling Janvi again, Preeti said. They started calling again. Pari was intently watching her mom and dad's faces. Pradeep Mehta became quite quiet at Nick's remark. Mehak had found out from Jairaj whom Kundan Srivastav had hired. He has asked everyone to disappear overnight because the police are catching everyone. Jairaj has proof.
Dev, a clerk working in Jairad's office, was telling his daughter this. This was the same clerk Dev who had become very close to Yash and his daughter too. Mehak was working on Kundan Srivastava's instructions. Yash is completely in my control. If I say so, he will even marry me. Perhaps he doesn't know much about what happened. Are you crazy? Nothing escapes Jairad's eyes. If Yash is in your control, then extract money from him. If marriage comes up, Jairaj Singhania won't give a single penny. He might even throw Yash out of the house. What are you saying? I'm telling the truth. Yash Raj Singhania fell for your words because he is very simple, just like his mom. Jairaj's wife is also like that. But if you say anything in front of Jairaj, remember, our game will be over. Then what should I do, Papa? Mehek asked. You just keep meeting him and taking money from him under some pretense. Marriage is not possible. You must not come into Jairaj's side. Otherwise, you can't even imagine what Jairaj is capable of. In fact, Kundan Srivastav had set up Mehek, Dev's daughter, behind Yash. When fewer simple employees were working in the office that day, he got very close to Mehek. He was even ready to marry her. If Kundan Srivastav hadn't been caught, this was his plan, to get married and reach Singhania mansion. But even now, she wasn't giving up her greed. She looked innocent and simple, but in reality, she was a sharp and cunning girl. Her dreams were very big, and her father was fully supporting her.
हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना न भूले। यहाँ हजारों कहानियां हैं आपके लिए। Actually, Kundan Srivastava was the one who put Dev's daughter, Mahak, behind Yash. Yash was working in the office today like a common employee. He had become very close to Mahak, so much so that he was even ready to marry her. If Kundan Srivastava hadn't been caught, this was his plan, to get married and reach the Singhania mansion. But Mahak still wasn't giving up her greed. She looked innocent and simple, but in reality, she was a sharp and intelligent girl. She had big dreams, and her father was fully supporting her. Janvi did not wake up in the morning. She had fallen asleep very late at night. She was very upset. Jairaj had also not called her last night. It was rare for Jairaj to be out and not call her. If Jairaj called, she would share everything with him. Her family was also unaware that Janvi was at home and Jairaj had gone out. As soon as Yash woke up in the morning, he called Mahak. You didn't come to the party yesterday. I was waiting for you. Your phone was also switched off. Actually, Yash wanted to introduce Mahak to his parents under this pretext. He had also tried her phone number, but her phone was coming as switched off. I wanted to come, but, she said, then fell silent. But what? Yash asked. I had already spoken to your father. He said you would come. I didn't have good enough clothes to wear to the party, Mahak said, acting hesitantly. Why didn't you tell me this earlier? I didn't think of it. Then I'll take you shopping today. We'll meet in a while. No, I can't go shopping with you, Mahak said. I can't take money from anyone like this. Then it's okay. I'll talk to Bhai. He will talk to the parents. After Bhai's wedding, it will be our turn, Yash started saying. No, don't talk to anyone now. I need to talk to Papa first, she said, presenting herself to Yash as if she had no greed for money and couldn't accept any help from him. Yash had come to the dining table while talking to her. Juhi hasn't woken up yet, Yug said, looking at Yash. He hung up his phone and started talking to him. Since they slept late last night, it's natural who will wake up early. Besides, if Mom were here, she would have woken her up. Now she will do whatever she wants and boss us around, Yash said, laughing. Everyone was talking while having breakfast. Now, I just want to get Pari and Yug married quickly, Rajan said. Then, I've also chosen a girl for Yash. Then, it will be his turn. A girl for me? Yash said. Just then, his attention shifted to Janvi, who was coming down the stairs. Mom, didn't these two go out last night? I think these two are at home, after leaving us at the party, Rajan said, laughing. Why does Mom's face look so down? Yug was looking at Janvi's face. Good morning, Mom, Yash and Yug said. Come in, beta. What happened? You guys didn't go out last night? Jaya asked. No, she said. Jay had some urgent work. He had to go. You mean Dad went alone? You didn't go with him? Yug asked.
No, he said there was some problem in a chemical factory in Rajasthan. He went there, where there's a risk to many people's lives, Janvi said. Yes, but that problem has been solved, Yug said. I was very scared once yesterday, but then I found out everything is fine. We have engineers, they handled everything. No one was harmed. Hearing Yug's words, Janvi felt a little better that Jay hadn't lied to her. What Jay had said was true. Why would your dad go? Maybe the problem isn't fully solved yet. That's why he had to go, Janvi said. You all have breakfast. Her mood also became quite fresh. I was believing that message for no reason. Jay never lies to me. He will never cheat me. We have been together for so many years. Janvi was thinking about both Jay and the message while having breakfast. Just then, she received a message on her phone. She looked and the same number was showing on top. Janvi ignored it and continued with her breakfast. After breakfast, both Yug and Yash went to their work. Jay and Rajan went to the room to rest. Nowadays, both of them were not feeling too well. They were quite old and both were very tired last night. Juhi hadn't woken up yet. Janvi was sitting alone in the hall. By now, she hadn't opened her phone, even though she had received many messages. I should call Jay. It might not take him time to call, Janvi said to herself. As soon as Janvi opened her phone, her hand touched the message and it opened. It was a video. In that video, Jairaj was entering the airport with a woman. Jairaj had a mask on his face, but Janvi could recognize him. Anyway, he was in the same clothes. The woman with him was of Janvi's age. If he is going to Rajasthan, then naturally he will go by plane. And someone working with him could also be there, she said to herself. She opened the next video. That video was from inside the airport. They were waiting for the plane. The woman was sitting close to Jairaj. The woman sitting close to Jairaj seemed strange to Janvi, because Jairaj always maintained a distance from his staff. The woman was looking at Jairaj Singhania. Perhaps Jairaj was saying something from behind the mask. What he was saying couldn't be known from the video. Jairaj placed his hand on the woman's shoulder. Then he pulled the woman into his embrace. His full arm was on her shoulder, and the woman leaned against Jairaj's shoulder. Meanwhile, announcements made at the airport began to be heard. There was an announcement about the plane to New Zealand. As soon as that announcement was made, both of them stood up and started moving towards the direction of the plane. The video had stopped, but there was a message. I will message you once I reach Sydney, because my phone will be switched off on the plane. And yes, if I can make a video of the plane, I will definitely send it to you. It will take a long time to reach Sydney, so I'll message you after reaching there. Janvi was also surprised because he was going to Rajasthan. Where did New Zealand come into the picture in between? And with that woman like this? She didn't want to think anything like that about Jay. But someone was so close to Jay. This was beyond her tolerance.
हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें। यहाँ हजारों कहानियाँ हैं आपके लिए। The video had ended, but there was still a message. I will message you once I reach Sydney, because my phone will be off on the plane. And yes, if I can make any video inside the plane, I will definitely send it to you. It will take a lot of time to reach Sydney, so I'll message you once I get there. Janvi was also surprised because he was going to Rajasthan. Where did New Zealand come from in between? And with that woman, she didn't want to think anything like that about Jay. But someone was so attached to Jay. This was beyond her tolerance. And how easily Jairaj had brought that woman close to him. Seeing this, Janvi was burning with jealousy. Janvi also checked the time. The Sydney flight still had time to land, because it takes about 12-13 hours to reach Sydney from India if it's a direct flight. As she sat, she remembered that Renuka had also arrived and she had missed so many calls. "How are you, Renuka?" Janvi called her. "I am so jealous of Jay, I can't tell you. You got married, he stole our friend. You can't see anything without Jay, and Jay doesn't leave you with us either. We came specially for your anniversary party, and look, you both left on your own." Renuka was talking non-stop. "Come home to meet me," Janvi said. "Are you guys back?" Renuka asked in surprise. "No, for some reason, Jay had to go alone. I didn't go. There was some problem."
Okay, how about this? The three of us meet at our old restaurant, Renuka suggested. Okay, I also want to talk to you guys privately. Janvi wanted to talk to them. The three of them had made a plan to meet. The three friends wanted to spend time with each other. This small cafe has a peace that you don't find in big hotels, Preeti said as soon as she sat down. The three friends sat on the side. It was the same international cafe where they used to sit often before marriage. It was here that Jairaj had seen them for the first time. So many years have passed, but this restaurant hasn't changed at all, Renuka said. But you guys come here a lot. The three of them started reminiscing. Why is your face down, Janvi? What happened? Preeti asked. Understand, she misses Jay. After all, he wasn't with her last night. Renuka teased Janvi. Janvi took out her phone and opened the message and video in front of them. Preeti and Janvi picked them up and started watching. What is this, Janvi? They both asked in surprise. I don't know. Do you think this is all a lie? Jay can't even breathe without you, but one should never trust anyone with closed eyes. You said this before too, Preeti said. Still, I'll say the same. Call Jairaj and ask him. No, I'm waiting. Let Jay come. Let's see what he says. It could be a lie and it could be true. I won't rush. You're right, Preeti said. Don't let your suspicion ruin your relationship. You have been together for so many years. I know this not only from you, but also from Jairaj. Pradeep is always with them. And what are Jairaj's feelings for you? Who doesn't know that? Maybe it's all a show. Meaning, she wasn't there before, but now she likes someone else, Renuka said. Let's not argue about this now. I wanted to talk to someone. That's why I talked to you both. This should not go beyond the three of us. When to talk to Jay or not, I will decide. And the children should not know anything about this at all, Janvi said seriously. Anyway, I am the mother of three children, Janvi said with a slight smile. I don't want anything I say to affect my children. I just want to see them happy. Now, let me bring Pari home quickly, Janvi said. There's another piece of news, Renuka smiling. What? Janvi looked at her stomach. Nick is going to have a younger sibling. What? You too? Nick likes Juhi. He wants to marry her. How nice it would be if our three friends' children marry each other. Pari will be your daughter-in-law and Juhi will be my daughter-in-law, Renuka said happily. Janvi laughed at her words. He's a good child. If they like each other, I'll be happy. Let Jay come, I'll talk. Besides, Juhi is your carbon copy. She needs a lot of attention. I think Nick will be right for her. First Yug gets married, then Yash, then Juhi. Just like Anik used to chase me initially. It's the same with them. Juhi doesn't even talk to him properly, Renuka said. Let me say something. Just as Anik used to follow Renuka, if Nick is also like that, then I'm happy for Juhi. Juhi needs a boy like that. Someone who can tolerate her tantrums, fulfill her every command from morning till night, Preeti also said, because she had seen Juhi since childhood. Okay, don't worry, he's just like his father. He'll obey all her commands. But Pari says she doesn't want to get married, Preeti said. Don't pay attention to what these children say. I used to say the same. Renuka laughed. They must have had a fight with Yug. She'll agree herself. We just need to prepare for the wedding. It's the children's job to agree. Yug and Nick will both convince Pari and Juhi, Renuka said. The three of them were talking to each other, but the video of Jay that they had seen was making all three of them restless. Even though they weren't sharing their feelings with each other, all three of them feared some storm. Was a storm really coming into Janvi's life? Please comment on my series and give ratings. Tell me in the comments how you are liking my series. Remember to follow me and leave a review.
हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें। यहाँ हजारों कहानियाँ हैं आपके लिए। Don't fall for what these children are saying. That's what I was saying too, Renuka said with a laugh. They must have had a fight with Yog. They'll come around on their own. We just need to prepare for the wedding. It's the children's job to agree. Yog and Nick will convince both Pari and Juhi, Renuka started saying. The three of them were talking amongst themselves. However, due to the video of Jay that the three of them had seen, all three of them were restless. Even though they weren't sharing their thoughts with each other, all three of them feared some storm. It's been a long time since we sat here. We should go home now. You both come with me. I'll arrange for lunch, Janvi said. No, I need to go home. He might come home for lunch today, Preeti said. But there are servants at home, Renuka said. Yes, there are servants, Renuka said. Still, I feel good when I am home when he arrives, Preeti began. Renuka was smiling. Why are you smiling like that? Preeti said. Renuka got up from her seat and put her arms around Preeti's neck from behind. I am very happy for the three of us friends. Let's just hope Jay doesn't create any new trouble. He won't, Preeti said. In all these years, we have come to know Jay Jiju very well. His life is in this parrot named Janvi of ours. He can never do such a thing. Just then, Janvi received a message on her phone. Janvi looked at it. The message was from the same number. What happened? Whose message is it? Janvi's face had changed color. Renuka and Preeti both asked. It's from that number. Who is the one messaging? And how does he have so much information? And why is he sending you every piece of information? Preeti said. First, check the message. Then we'll call him and ask why he's after you, Preeti began. Give me his number. I'll talk to Pradeep. Absolutely not. I shared this with you because of this. I haven't shared this with Pradeep Mehta's wife, who is Jay's assistant. You two are my childhood friends. Until I say so, this should not be shared. Otherwise, our friendship will end, Janvi said. Oh dear, you've gotten angry. I'm not angry. I was just worried about you and don't know who this person is who's bothering you. But he sent true videos, Renuka said. Open the videos. They had opened the message. It was a video from inside the plane, shot from behind. The woman was sitting in the seat next to Jay, and she held Jay's arm, rested her head on his shoulder, and did not move her shoulder away. He let her sit like that. The situation is indeed bad. How can Jay let someone sit with him like this? Without being husband and wife, no one can get this close to another person. It's taken me months to become this comfortable with Pradeep, Preeti said. Call Jay, find out what he says. After many rings, Jay picks up the phone. I didn't receive any calls. Are you okay? Has the chemical plant issue been resolved? I'm a bit busy at the moment, Janvi. I'll call you back in a while. Saying this, Jay hung up. What kind of way is this to talk? Preeti said. Jay never talks to me like this about such trivial matters. So what will you do now? Preeti said. What do we have to do? Talk to the children, Renuka started saying. No, let Jay come. I'd prefer to wait. I still feel that somewhere Jay cannot be wrong. I don't want to make any hasty decisions. But you two, until I say so, this should not come out from you. Don't worry, it will be as you say. We both won't tell anyone outside. There's another problem, Janvi said. I need both of your help. Why, what happened? The two of them asked. Janvi opened her phone and showed a message that read that a tracker had been installed in Janvi's car. This was because Jay wanted to keep an eye on Janvi. What does this mean? Renuka said after reading the message. According to this, he hasn't left a driver with you, but his own spy who keeps an eye on you, Preeti said. I can't digest this at all. If this is true, who knows how long Jay has been doing all this to you? He's fooling you. Both Preeti and Renuka were upset after reading the message. So let's test if there's a tracker in your car. This is very simple. But my driver is with me. He'll inform Jay. And I don't want Jay to know that I'm aware of this right now. You still haven't learned to drive a car. Seriously. You should know how to drive. You could have stopped him with some excuse, brought someone else along. Don't you have more than one driver at home? You could have brought a security guard, Preeti said to her. So how can we find out? Janvi asked. We can't show your car everywhere. After all, you are a celebrity, not an ordinary woman. And your driver will inform Jairaj. We can take Nick's help for the tracker. He's an expert in these matters. He'll find out himself if there's a tracker in your car. But he'll tell someone. I don't want the children to know about this either, Janvi said. Don't worry. If you tell him not to, he won't. I'll send him to your house with some excuse and you show him the car. I'll get your driver to talk now, Renuka told the two of them.